Hi everybody, Laura McCullough-Carter here from Ready to Spark, and as you can see I'm in my beautiful hotel room here in Minneapolis, St. Paul. Just got in from a great walk, which is why I look a little bit worse for wear. But I wanted to chat with you today a little bit differently than I normally do, which is by blog post, because I'm just on the end of an event that I attended here in Minneapolis called Event Camp Twin Cities. And there are a plethora of blog posts out there that will tell you about how fantastic the event was. But I thought I would put together a video to really show my emotion and to show just how much of an impact it left on me as opposed to just simply words. Now, the event was founded off of 4 key principles: social, collaboration, experimentation, and innovation. And this event was put on by Samuel J. Smith and Ray Hansen, 4 event professionals in the industry to learn about bleeding edge ideas and technologies and to come together both in person and online. So it was truly a hybrid event. Those people who weren't able to make it down to Minneapolis were able to participate online. Now this was a pretty spectacular event, but what I want to focus on is one key thing, which is risk. Sam and Ray took a great risk. Not only did they take a risk in building an event that was really focused around cutting edge technologies, which could quite frankly have gone very wrong in the live event. But they took a risk by doing this with their own community. So they put their name on the line, but they put their name on the line in front of their very own community of event professionals. And I'm in the process right now of reading a fantastic book about brain science. And the author talks about how when he was doing research for this book and really wanted to understand why we think, how we think, why we make the decisions that we do, there were no books out there that talked about theories on how the brain works. The reality is we don't know how the brain works, but there are plenty of opportunities for theories. But he found not a one book, 0 books about why our brains work the way that they do. And the reason why is in the scientific community. Obviously, if you're going to do a book, it's going to take a number of years to put together your research, your findings, your theories. And if your theories are found wrong, you're basically, your value in the scientific community is totally diminished. You've lost your reputation. And therefore, people are not willing to take the risks. It's just far too risky for them to come up with their own theories. Although, mind you, he's taken his own risks and is writing this book. But the same can be said for many different industries, and maybe not at the same degree as the scientific community, but certainly if you put your name on the line and you create something that's a failure, your name, your reputation is significantly hurt. And it takes people who are just extremely innovative, forward-thinking, cutting edge. It takes a real maverick to be able to put their name on the line and be willing to do that. So I have a great deal of respect for both Sam and Ray. But that was my key takeaway. I learned a great deal from the conference. I learned some great new tools and technologies. I met some phenomenal people. But the one key takeaway I have is it's really important to take risks. And the reason why is because it helps propel your industry forward, and it helps propel the people within your industry forward. And I can guarantee that there are event planners who attended event camp, either in person or online, who are going to use some of those ideas in their own business practices, in their own clients' events. And that's spectacular, because what Sam and Ray have been able to do is to inspire or ignite a new way of thinking within the community. And I hope that what everybody can take away from this is a willingness to take a little bit of a risk and to do something that's a little bit uncomfortable and to push your boundaries, because I think the end result will be a community that's far more progressive and forward-thinking and a lot more exciting and relevant to their end customers. So that's it. That's my thoughts for the day. Signing out here from Minneapolis, Minnesota.